Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to learn how to express a given positive integer n as a sum of two squares, if it is expressible. In the previous video, you saw which integers can be expressed as a sum of two squares. Here, we will now try to write such an integer as a sum of two squares. For that, we use an identity which is also called the Brahmagupta Fibonacci identity or just Fibonacci identity. Now, what is that? It is nothing but a square plus b square multiplied by c square plus d square is equal to ac minus bd whole square plus ad plus bc whole square. How do we remember that? I write a, b, c, d in the matrix form. I write it twice with a plus sign in between. Then, in the first matrix, we will do vertically. That is AC with a minus sign. You can see here, I've taken minus. Again, vertical, which is B into D. And then just square it. So, AC minus BD whole square plus. In the next one, do crosswise. That is AD plus B into C and take the whole square. So this identity helps us in writing the sum of two squares. Given any product, we can convert it into a sum of two squares using the above identity. Now, let's look at an example. What if you are given some n which is expressible as a sum of two squares? Now, how we check whether some given integer is a sum of two squares or not? For that, you have to check my previous video. Here, let's say that n is 221 and you know that 221 is expressible as a sum of two squares. We'll first write it as a product of two numbers or integers. 221 can be written as 13 into 17. Now, 13 into 17 is nothing but 2 square plus 3 square into 4 square plus 1 square. Here, A is nothing but 2, B is nothing but 3, C is nothing but 4, and D is nothing but 1. I'll write it as a matrix 2, 3, 4, 1. Now, using the above identity, we'll do vertically and then crosswise and take the squares. So, vertically 2 into 4, here we have 2 into 4, minus 3 into 1. You can see here we've written 3 into 1 whole square plus. Now do the crosswise. 2 into 1 plus 4 into 3. Or you can say 3 into 4 whole square. This gives us, on simplifying, 5 square plus 14 square. So you have written 221, which was a product of two integers 13 and 17 as a sum of 2 square, 5 square plus 14 square. What if we have three prime factors of some given integer n which is expressible as a sum of two squares? Then what is the process? First of all, there will be four ways in which we can write such an n as a sum of two squares. Here, for explanation, we will just write it in one way. And in our next video, we will take this up in detail. So, n if is 1105. You know 1105 has three factors 13, 17 and 5. What we do is we will first write 13 into 17 as a sum of two squares. You've already seen that it is 5 square plus 14 square and then multiply by 5. 5 also can be written as a sum of two squares, 2 square plus 1 square. Now apply the identity. Here A is nothing but 5, B is nothing but 14, C is 2 and D is 1. So we write it in the matrix form, and when we apply the identity, you can see that 5 into 2 minus 14 into 1 whole square plus 5 into 1 plus 2 into 14 whole square. You simplify, you get 4 square plus 33 square. So you have been able to write our n, which was 1105, as a sum of two squares. As I said earlier, there are three more ways in which it can be written. We'll do that in our next video. Thank you for watching. In the next video, we will see what are the different ways of writing a given integer as a sum of two squares.